tonight's Marion Toyota Player of the Game, Davion Sykes. 25 minutes for Davion and 14.7 rebounds for him. He was 6 of 8 from the floor, as Davion also chipped in a steal as well. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Marion Toyota, where you always get our best price right up front. Marion Toyota, best price, best place, a better way to buy a car. Davion, tough one here tonight, 92-85, falling to the North Dakota State Bison. Just you, from a player's perspective, what's first on your mind just post-game out of not being able to get this one pulled off?
Personally, I just feel like, we kind of gave one away. We let them have one tonight. I feel like, we coming in, the preparation wasn't, as focused as we usually are. Just put in back-to-back practices that were, pretty decent, a little lackadaisical. And then, you go into somebody's home court and, we didn't start, the way that we wanted to. We start off slow, and it's just tough, getting a groove from there. And then, at that point, you just, it's inner things within the squad that, just kind of bring us down throughout the game. And then, at the end of the day, I feel like we beat ourselves today.
Wheeler Thomas, Smith, Carson all really got going from the three-point arc. And the snag was they weren't shooting them a step beyond their range. They were stepping right to the line. What was kind of the reason for that was happening? Just being, not really focused on the defense end. We had our guys that we knew were shooters. We didn't tag them. Lost them in transition, lost them through screens, just worried about, other things. So it allowed them to, open up the floor, and they saw a lot of open threes tonight. You, Moreno and Mayo came in along with Jalen. Of course, Jalen going out didn't help us any either, but that's part of the game. You guys really brought some good energy in that first rotation. What was your mindset when you check in?
I feel like, those that second group that just checks in, especially just having Damian Mayo right alongside of me and Jalen, who's, energetic as well, and Jorge just being, a big force inside. I feel like, our job is just to bring energy at the end of the day. I feel like, we're energy guys, and I think every time you put us on the floor, you know what you're going to get. And just being able to, attack, from the defensive end, being able to jump out on those guys, they weren't expecting it. We were physical. We jumped out of them real quick. They weren't expecting it. We made a quick run. We went up. I don't know how much we were down, but I do know after the end of that little run, we went up, I think, like by 4. But, just being able, to have guys on the same mindset of, we're about to go in, we're about to play hard defense, and, it's about to be gritty right now.
From Austin Peay in the middle of October all the way up until this game, defenses haven't given you guys any problems at all, and there wasn't much problem in the first half. The 1-3-1, by them putting a guy at the free throw line, or maybe it was a 1-1-3, whatever you want to call it, was giving us some problems. What's an area where you guys needed to make a proper adjustment to really attack that zone?
Definitely. There was preparation going into knowing that they were going to throw in the zone. Honestly, I don't think we expected them to, throw in the zone a lot. So it did kind of throw us in for a loop. Just being able, to attack and pick our spots. I feel like, on a casual day, we got guys that, can break down a zone with ease. I think today it was maybe a lot of hesitation, not knowing, where to pass it, who to pass it to. Just not. There wasn't the confidence of getting it to the teammate in between. So
it's really a weird stat sheet, Davion, when you look at it. It just kind of goes to show you example. The stat sheet does not always indicate who's going to win the game. You outscore them in the paint by 34 points. You outscore their bench by almost double-digit points. You out-rebound them. You get +1 on the offensive boards, and you had the only area that really they won there was the second chance points opportunities. I know the effort, and Coach Nagy was very frustrated with how you guys started the first 20 minutes, but just outside of overall effort, the preparation, what are the biggest things that you're going to really try to hit home with you guys as you head back, because you're still going to be on the road for a while? Got 2 more in Jacksonville and then a midweek game at Memphis upcoming. It's going to be 3 games in a very short amount of time.
At the end of the day, it starts in practice. guys got to come in. Including myself as well. But we got to come in locked in. We got to come in with the goal at task. We can't just come in thinking it's about to be another game, because at the end of the day we are away. We're not going to get certain calls. It's not our crowd. Even if it's a neutral site, it doesn't matter. We're not home. We don't get that same feel from as if it was a home game. So just being able to lock in practice and just know, like, it starts with us. It don't start with anybody else at the end of the day, and it starts behind the scenes and not once we get it to the floor. You can't change the way things instantly. You can't flip a switch without preparation. So I think these next few practices are very, very crucial for us, and we got to get it going.
What do you see every day from this group that you guys will respond in the right way?
Just the competitive nature, being able to go and practice and compete. Guys get mad at each other in a good way, in a competition standpoint. So just being able to know that I'm gonna go in every day and battle with these guys, no matter what drill it is. I think that's what's good for us.
Thanks, Davion.
Yes,
Appreciate
you.
That was Davion Sykes, our Marion Toyota player of the game. We'll take